Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't come to you with an update in a couple of months. I didn't have a whole lot to report in February, so I thought I would just wait and I would combine February and March together and give you an update all at once, therefore reducing having a 2-minute long video. I still don't really have a whole lot to report, so I don't think this video is going to be very long, although I did say that last time and then it was like 12 minutes, but okay, so last time I came to you, it was January, and well, you saw it in February and it was for the month of January, and I can't remember what it was that I did. I don't have it right in front of me. I want to say I had paid off all my medical debt. Yeah, and that was pretty significant. That was really big for me. Paying off giving birth to Willow was like a really big thing. But so in February, I didn't actually make any additional payments in February. In February, I didn't get any bonuses at work, or the stimulus payments hadn't come in. Those came in March. Both of those things came for me in March. And so February, I just took that month because of Bentley's birthday. I did just my bare bones regular payments for everything, plus throwing him his birthday party. So I calculated here, I paid down my debt $1,058.77 in February. So that is just like how much it costs me every month to make like the bare bones payments, just debt. Cannot wait to pay it off, because that's more than I thought I was paying. Until I sat down last year and really looked at the numbers, I didn't realize how much is like I could have money per month if I had no debt. Anyway, so then March came along. Like I said, we got the stimulus and I got a bonus at work, which I get every year, which is based off of like 2020's like performance at my job. So two things. I did pay off my lowest debt, which we talked about that last video. My personal line of credit was the debt we were working on. The balance was $2,000, hold on, let me get to it. It was $2,000, here it is, $946.91. So I paid all of that off. Gone. Zero. Debt snowball in motion. So I paid that off. That feels great. That frees up one monthly payment that I can now start putting towards our next debt, which I will tell you at the end of the video, the next thing that we're going to be tackling. So another thing that's come up though, the reason I didn't pay more towards the next debt, which, oh, and I also made all my normal payments in March, which I think I did my math incorrectly, because it does not come out to be $1,000 more than that number. So I'm not sure where I went wrong, but here we are. March was like a really crazy busy month for me. So we have discovered that there is water leaking underneath our bathroom floor, where like the tub meets the flooring. The people who renovated this house before they sold it to us, frankly, did a really crappy job with the flooring, pretty much in the whole house. I don't like the flooring in basically the whole house, which it's taken a few years for me to really kind of figure that out, but I don't like the carpet in the bedrooms. I want it gone. I hate it. I don't like the flooring in the house. I don't like the color. I mean, it's okay, but I just don't like the color. It's too, I don't know, light wood color. But anyway, yeah, the bathrooms are like laminate sort of flooring. I don't know, it's weird, and they definitely don't belong in bathrooms. And I kind of had known this a year ago, but I didn't suspect any water damage or anything. But now I'm starting to realize like the floor is a little bit not squishy, just you can tell when you stand next to the tub in the kids bathroom, which they spill a lot of water. It's got a little bit of give under the flooring, and I think that there is damage. So I've had a few contractors come out and give us some quotes on having our bathrooms redone. I need to do a new tub in the master bath. As you saw me a year ago working on the handles, they're bad again. I don't know. I mean, they were fine for a year and now they're not fine. I don't know what's wrong. I know I did a good job. I know that I followed a bunch of YouTube tutorials to a T. It's not me. I think it's just because it's old. Like that whole system with like 3 tub handles is old. And so we got some quotes on replacing the tub in the master bath and the handles, like updating it to be a more modern type, and then pulling up the flooring, replacing any sort of rotten wood, and scraping the popcorn ceiling off. So there is a good chunk of money that we're gonna pay to do that. So I put a good bit, a couple thousand I had to put into savings, more than a couple thousand, but you get the gist of it. And so we're gonna have that work done sometime. I'm hoping it'll be done by the end of April, May. As I'm filming this, it's the first like 2 days of April, so hopefully by the end of the month. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I was not able to pay as much debt in March because I'm hoarding a bunch of money for that job because I don't want to go into debt to do it. I just want to cash flow it and pay for it and be done with it. So we're gonna be looking at doing that, and you know, I'll probably obviously vlog about that in my normal vlog. So if you're interested in anything like that, you can keep up with my channel. Always welcome to have new subscribers. But anyway, so in March I calculated that I paid $3,417.40, which again, to me it doesn't seem like it pans out. I think it's because a couple things, like our student loans are on hold now. The government is saying like you don't have to make any student loan payments till September, and so that balance has stayed the same because if you follow the debt snowball, you are supposed to put those payments towards your other debts, but I have not been doing that, hence because February was Bentley's party, and then in March I would have started doing that, but now we're worried about the bathroom floors, and I'm like, okay, stop, you know, with everything and go towards that. So April I plan to resume using those payments towards the debt snowball on our other debt. So from the last time I talked to you to now, from January to basically the end of March, February, March, we paid off $4,476.17. And I can't believe I still have so much more. It's not fair. Yeah, so that's where we're at with that. Still have my emergency fund. Haven't dipped into that. Okay, let me go down. Credit card, here we are. So we have one credit card. One. I never wanted to have any of them, but I got one. I applied for it when our HVAC system went down, and I thought we were just gonna have to pay like $700 for a new motor, and we didn't have that at the time. And I was like, well, maybe we should have a credit card for stuff like this when things pop up and we have to pay for it on the spot. So I had got a credit card, and then we ended up needing a whole HVAC system, which that is also part of our debts. You'll see that one, that actually comes after. Our HVAC loan is the one after the credit card. So now I have both. And now it seems like things just kept whacking me over the head with the credit card, and I just kept putting stuff on it back from like when I was pregnant with Willow. I just kept putting stuff on it, like a lot of her baby stuff. And like I had her taxes done and I paid for it. I had car work done and I put it on there. PJ needed a new starter and I'm looking at the list now. He needed a starter and a battery on his truck, and I just put it on the credit card. But our lawnmower with the credit card. And these are all things where I was like, okay, like we're getting our tax returns, or I'm getting my bonus, or you know, this is not a big deal, and we'll pay it off when we get that money. And then something else happens, and when that money comes, it went to something else. So I have learned you can't put anything on a credit card because you're never going to have the money later. So I need to stop doing that. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video because it's getting pretty long and I didn't intend for it to be. But the credit card balance as of right now, today, is $6,678.46. So that is our next debt that we're going to tackle. I don't think I'm going to have this one paid off by next month when I come to you. Depending on how much progress I make in April and May and stuff, I may come to you every 3 months with an update and just kind of give you a new number, because like this video is, as I'm looking at the screen, like it's going on 10 minutes that I've been talking, but that's only because I had 2 months of things to talk about, and I had significant things to talk about. I had, you know, like a bonus. I have just work that needs to be done in my house. I don't anticipate any of those exciting things in the next few months, so I may not come to you at the end of April, so bear with me. I promise you, as I go along and I have exciting enough content to update you, I will. But yeah, that is our next debt. So after we get the work done in the house, which I don't know if I'm going to tell you how much we paid for that, because that's kind of like, then I'm telling you like how much we paid for a job, and I just don't want, like, I don't know. I don't think we're going to tell you, but I can tell you that it's going to be more than a couple thousand, but not 10,000. So it's in that realm. It's painful. But yeah, so that's going to happen this month. So when I finally get around to starting to pay the credit card down, it might be starting that in May. I don't know. So, but I will let you know in the next update. But that's where we stand as of today. So I do want to point out that I have labeled this like Dave Ramsey, but it's more like Dave Ramsey-ish. And I know that he says, you know, your plan doesn't work. Like, do my plan, it works and stuff. Like, I know he's very gung-ho about that. But I have joined a lot of groups, and there's actually a surprising amount of people that end up having to do Dave-ish, and it still works for them. So right now, we're doing Dave-ish. I would like to gain momentum and get to where we're like full-on Dave Ramsey, but we're not quite there. But nonetheless, it is a debt payoff journey, and we're on it, and we're going down. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next update. Bye. Every time